the story of a warrior. I know you feel the spirit of a warrior. Take all like no one will, leave none, get them done with the shotgun still. Level up, tell the rest of it up, get big, win bigger, rev it up and let it rip, hey.
Hi everyone, and this is the Legendary I'm back again with more. This time I'm going to be doing another Beyblade Burst video. And this one will actually be a special video. Over the course of the 7 to 8 or I guess like 8 years that Beyblade Burst has been going on, I've actually got all the anime combos. So basically all the anime combos that have been seen in the anime. I think there are some anime combos I haven't been able to do. Like, for example, some of the random Beyblade combos I see, like some of the random people have. Like, let's say Vault is battling this random Blader. Then that random Blader's combo won't be here because, well, why would I put a random combo here? Yeah, it's basically stuff like that. Or like Drum's first Beyblade before Dragon. I know stuff like that, but I do have, I think this is Nika's Beyblade. So, yeah, I have some stuff. I have like 2 combos from the first season that are kind of like random combos, and then the rest are all the main characters combos. But long story short, I have like most of the anime combos and stuff like that, so I'm just going to showcase all of them. And the whole reason why I showcase all of them is to basically have like a final, I want to have basically like a final goodbye to Beyblade Burst. This is not the end of Beyblade Burst on my channel. There'll still be more Beyblade Burst stuff on the channel. But in terms of overall just videos and things like that, I actually I've done most of everything. Like over the course of the past few years, well, really all the 7 years, I've basically been with Burst since the beginning, mostly. And I really just wanted to have this as like a final send-off because I really don't know how else to do it. I feel like this is the best way to actually have a final send-off because Beyblade Burst is actually a series that's gone on for so long and it just really means a lot to everyone. So, yeah, without further delay, I'm not sure how long the intro will be, but without further delay, I'll start now. Okay, so sorry if the video is shaky, but this is how we're going to be doing things. So, first we have Victory Valkyrie. It's basically just a display piece now because of it breaking. Then there's Rise of Ragnarok, Storm Spriggan, and yeah, Kaiser Kerbeus. Then for Deathlight, they actually do have a Hasbro driver on it, but yeah. And there's Wild Wyvern. Then we're going to the second one. Well, basically just pause if you want to see anything in particular, but yeah, this is basically how the whole collection looks. But I'm going to continue going through it like this. There's Nova Neptune or Nova Nepstrius. I didn't get the Takara Tomy one of that, but I do have the Hasbro one. Then we have Holy Horsude, Zillion Zeus or Zillion Zutron, Quad Quetzalcoatl or Quad Quetzalcoatl. And then these 2 combos are actually for Toko and Nika. So, yeah, I actually include those here. So, there you go. Rock to War for Force Jaggy, or Rise and Ragnarok Force Jaggy. And then we have Unicrest or Unlock Unicorn Upper Jaggy. Yeah, a lot of combos use Jaggy for some reason. And then we have, well yeah, random players also use those combos. But we also have this one, which is Yell Yermungun or Jail Yermungun. Then we have Gigan Gaia or Gigan Gaianon or however they call it. Then we have Excalibur, Xeno Excalibur. That one kind of broke on me a little bit, but yeah, I could see it. You could see it in its glory, even though it's a little bit broken. Broke off camera, by the way. And we have Unlock Unicorn. For some reason, I never got on the Takara Tomy, but it's always been one of my favorites that came out. So, there you go. Unlock Unicorn or Uber Unicrest, either one. And then we have Yugi Yegdron or let's call it Jaeger Yggdrasil. We're just now getting the full combo to this under Hasbro. It was a random booster prize, so now we finally got yielding on it. Doesn't have the palm, but it's close enough. Then I have Acid Anubis here, kind of forgotten, but pretty good. I forgot about Zillion Zeus over here. Zillion Zeus is really important to me because I got two of it and one of them got messed up because of school. So yeah, there you go. There's Zillion Zeus, the legend itself. And then we have Kaiser Kerbeus Knuckle Unite. I think this is another one of those combos that was used by random people, so I just put it here. And then I have Obelisk Odin, which I think, yeah, this is the right way to hold it. This one actually did break on me, so that's why I just have it here. I won't use it in battles anymore. And then I have Lost Longinus, which, yeah, really special to me. And then, I actually did unbox that one on the live stream. And then I have Beast Behemoth Heavy Hold right here, and that's it. So this is basically Amaterios. I don't have the full combo for Amaterios Aero Assault, so I put Knuckle there. But I do have Assault from Hasbro, and then I have the Amaterios Layer. I will do a review on the Amaterios Beyblade that I did get, but I actually forgot to put this in Season 1. Amaterios actually did appear in Season 1. It just was never spun. It was just in the case in Volumire. So that's why I wanted to put it here, because it was technically in Season 1 even if it didn't completely appear in Season 1. And I forgot to put it in earlier in the video, so now it's here. Basically, the whole collection of Beyblade Burst was a good one, and this was just Season 1. So, of course this video will get longer, but I just wanted to do it like this so that way you can see like every Beyblade and whatever detail they really needed to. Anyway, let's go on to Season 2, which is Beyblade Burst God or Evolution. Okay, so now we're on to Season 2, which is Beyblade Burst God or Evolution, either one you want to call it. This is basically the whole lineup of the Beyblades that appeared during the season. And now we're going to zoom in. Okay, so we're first starting off with the Valkyrie kind of, I guess they call it a disambiguation, kind of like a whole bunch of Valkyries here. So there's Victory Valkyrie because Victory Valkyrie broke during the beginning of the season. And then we have this regular Valkyrie to kind of represent the Mugen Valkyrie because it is a Mugen Valkyrie. But I also put like the regular combo on it, so if I do battles I'll use this one. Then I have Strike God Valkyrie here with the Ultimate Reboot for the near the end of the season Valkyrie, and then here's like the regular color one from Hasbro. So there you go, that's all Valkyries. Then we have Kai Satan, as I was supposed to say it, Kai Satan. And then we have Fafnir, Drain Fafnir, which goes for a lot of money for some reason. I think I saw those over $100 at like the World Cup. And the next Beyblade is, I think this is called Killer Death Scyther, so yeah, or Crusher Doom Sizer, either one you want to call it. Then we have Alter Chronos or Alter Cognite, and then we have Blaze Ragnarok or Berserk Rocktavor. For the next line we have Deep Chaos or Deep Kanox, I think that's what they call it. Tempest Wyvern or Tornado Wyvern, either one. That was actually a pretty nice Beyblade. I'm kind of sad that it was a random booster under Takara Tomy. And Blast Genius, which I'm glad that I finally have under Takara Tomy after so long. Seek Excalibur, which is a really unique Beyblade, but it's also really powerful too. And then we have there Shelter Regulus, which I only have under Hasbro because it was a random booster prize. I like it even though I don't use it much. Then here's Legend Spriggan, the legend itself, Legend Spriggan, left and right spin. The first dual spin Beyblade in all of Burst. Then here is Roar Bahamut or Roar Balkesh, I think that's what it's called. Then we have Twin Nemesis or Twin Noctimus. I think it's called Maximum Garuda or Maximus Garuda. Not sure if they changed that name or not. Boom Kalzar or Beat Kokoken, either one. Then we also have Nightmare Longinus or Nightmare Luinor, and there you go. The last one is Legend Spriggan, or then the last one is Spriggan Requiem or Spryzen Requiem. There you go. that is Season 2. And now we're going to go on to Season 3, which is basically my favorite one. It's called Chozi or Chozetsu. Or Super Z or even Turbo. There's so many names for this one. Turbo or Chozi. Okay, so let's see if I could get all of them in frame. Okay, so this is basically my Chozi collection. Well, really it's just this much. So yeah, here we are, my Chozi collection. Now let's get on to Chozi. So we have Z Achilles. One of the tooth broke on Z Achilles, but I do have the actually do have the set for it. So I have the gold Extend Plus chip that I could put on it. And it has a red disc because I have a red 11 disc from Hasbro. So there you go. Then we have Winning Valkyrie. Not too good, but it looks good. Then Emperor Fornius. Oh, Emperor. We have Winning Valkyrie and Wonder Valtryek. Emperor Fornius. Not much to say about that one. Crash Ragnarok, or it's called Crash Roktavor. I actually wanted to get that one under Takara Tomy, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do that. I think if I someday get enough money to, I'll actually go back and get it under Takara Tomy. Then we have Hell Salamander or Heat Salamander, either one. Pretty good Beyblade, just pretty underrated. Well, underloved for the season. Then we have Bloody Longinus or Brutal Luinor. Spiral Treptune or Screwed Trident, which is Toko's Beyblade, so Vault's younger brother. Then we have Archer Hercules, which coincidentally there's an Archer Hercules in Fate. But yeah, Archer Hercules, Revive Phoenix, and then I also have Buster Excalibur or Breaker Excalius. Hazard Kerbeus. Yeah, I couldn't really. This one was actually from a set, so yeah, and the accurate colors and everything. And this one I had to get a random booster, but this is basically Vice Leopard. It has an American color scheme, so Vice Leopard from America, basically, even though it's not made by Hasbro. And we have Geist Fafnir. Dread Hades is actually the Hasbro one, so I didn't intentionally miss the stickers. This is completely Hasbro. I tried to get the Takara Tomy one, but it cost too much. Then we have the Pro Series Orb Aegis. I just put the correct disc on it. So yeah, Orb Aegis. Then I almost forgot this one, but this is this is Air Knight, the first Knight Beyblade. And then I have Apollo and Artemis, or I think it's like Astro and something else. Yeah, just these two. I really like these two. I don't have them on the Takara Tomy, but I really hope I'll be able to get them at some point because they're pretty special to me. Even though I don't think I'll get them in the anime accurate colors on the Takara Tomy. So the next one is Dead Phoenix, which was one of the last ones I needed for sparking. I mean, for this Chozi collection. Yeah, now I can make the perfect Phoenix combo someday. And then we have the Chozi Awakening Bays, which are Turbo Valkyrie, Turbo Valtryek, or Chozi Valkyrie. Then I didn't get this one on the Takara Tomy, but I have it under Hasbro, which is Chozi Spriggan or Chozi Spryzen. Or Turbo Spryzen. Then I have Chozi Achilles, but Chozi Achilles did come out under Pro Series, so you could get two out of these under. You could get two out of these three under Pro Series. So yeah, if you really want them, you can get them. And that is my collection for Chozi or Turbo, whichever one you want to call it. And now we're going to go on to Season 4. Season 4 is called GT or Gatenko, or Rise, or Beyblade Rise. I forgot about that. But yeah, next season is Rise, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so this is basically my GT or Rise collection, or Gachinko collection, whichever one you want to call it. This is basically all the anime combos from Gachinko, or Rise, or whatever one you want to call it. So, first we're starting off with the dragons. We have Ace, Grand, and Rock dragons. They do have different combos from the anime, because in the anime, basically Drum just switches out wherever. He basically just takes the same combo from Ace Dragon and then puts them on Grand and Rock. But over here I had to use whatever duplicates of Dragon I had to basically make these combos, but you still get the same effect. It's still Ace, Grand, and Rock, just like the anime. And then we have Busha and Shura, or Busha and Shindra. I actually forgot to mention that that Grand Dragon was actually changed to Glyph Dragon for some reason. I really don't know why. It doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know why that happened, but it happened. Next Beyblade is Busha and Shura, or Busha and Shindra. Then we have Wizard Fafnir, which actually did get a Pro Series release. That's how I have this one. And then we have Sword Valtrak or / Valkyrie. I do have a special disc on it, so there you go. Special disc. The disc is from Dynamite Battle set. And then I was able to get the Pro Series Venom Diabolos, or Devilos, either one you want to call it. So right here I have both Venom and Erase Diabolos Beyblades. Not both of those are the stock combo, but you get to still see the Beyblades themselves. And then I have, what's this? Zwei Longinus, stock combo. And then I have Judgment Joker. I forgot to mention that Zwei Longinus was called, Zone Lunar in English. Now Judgment Joker and Heaven Pegasus, or Haven Pegasus, either one you want to call it. It's kind of weird they changed it from Heaven to Haven, but close enough. For the Pro Series release, it was actually called Harmony Pegasus, so you have like 3 names they could choose for it. Okay, so right here I have both the left and right version of Master Diabolos. I never got to actually have the Takara Tomy version of Diabolos, so yeah, I do have the special version of Diabolos, but I don't want to mess that one up, so trying to be careful with it. Hopefully someday I'll get it. This other one's just a Pro Series, so yeah, no fakes here. There's Dread Bahamut, and then I have Union Achilles. I didn't think to actually show Union Achilles without his sword, so yeah, just Union Achilles with the swords on. Good enough. And then I have Prom Apocalypse right here. And these three are Imperial Dragon, which, yeah, Imperial Dragon. Then I have both Regalia Genesis and Big Bang Genesis. I don't have a second hybrid, so Big Bang Genesis just has a normal combo from the box. And that's it. That's it for GT or Gachinko. Not really too much going on here, and to be honest, I don't think I actually watched this. I don't think I watched the season all the way through. So if this is not the order that the characters appear in, then I'm sorry, but I tried. And now we're going on to the next season. The next season is Sparking, which is season 5, I think. Season 5, Sparking. Okay, so this is basically my Sparking or Surge collection. So this is season 5 of Beyblade Burst, if I am not mistaken. And yeah, now let's get into it. Okay, so now we're starting off with the twins, which is King Helios and Super Hyperion. Their names didn't change overall. the names didn't change overseas. So under Hasbro, they just basically kept the same names, except King Helios was changed to Colossal Helios when they made it. I think both of these also have Pro Series versions too, so you can still get these if you know where to look before Beyblade Burst ends. And then we have Brave Valkyrie or Brave Valtryek. There is actually a red one. Well, there's a red one in the, I think it's in the Dynamite Battle anime, but I don't have a, I wasn't lucky enough to actually get a Pro Series one, so I don't have one that I could customize as of right now. And then, same thing for Glide Ragnarok. I don't have or Glide Rocktavor. I don't have a second Glide Ragnarok that I can actually customize, but hopefully someday I'll be able to do that so I can kind of complete the collection a little bit more. But other than that, this one Glide Ragnarok will do for me. Next is Cursed Saiyan. I do have, I was able to get it from a set. I was able to get it from one of the sets from Sparking and then complete the combo. But I might have to hurry up and do like a video on it soon, so stay tuned for that. It's a weird Beyblade, just be aware of that. And then here's Rage Longinus, one of the best Beyblades in the whole meta for Sparking, so yeah, that one's really great to have. And then we have Variant Lucifer, kind of a controversial Beyblade in the community, but yeah, there you go. And then we have Mirage Fafnir. I'm glad to finally have this. And then Tempest Dragon, same thing, glad to finally have it. They did have a few releases though. And then we have World Spriggan or World Spryzen. I forgot, Tempest Dragon was actually called Triumph Dragon in America. And then Rage Longinus was Raid Luinor. And then Cursed Saiyan was Curse Satum. And then for Variant Lucifer it's called I think it's called Variant Lucius. So yeah, there were some name changes, but not too many. But here's World Spryzen or World Spriggan, either one you want to call it. I don't have another one to show like the other side to it, but there are like two different looks to it. And then we have First Uranus. This is not the anime accurate colors, but it is the same anime accurate combo. So there you go, close enough. I'll do a video on that one soon. And then we have Jet Wyvern. Jet Wyvern is an interesting Beyblade. It just exists pretty much. No one really cares about it. And here we have Infinite Achilles. So Infinite Achilles has basically three versions, well, three modes, where you have the swords without anything on it, like no attachment. And then you have the shield mode, which shield mode is pretty bad to be honest, but it exists. Shield mode exists. And then this one is the one that was in the case. There's a Beyblade that I have in the case that's all the time, and that one's actually this Infinite Achilles. I brought it out just for this reason, and you could tell this is the Takara Tomy one because I never used it. It's actually in my intro where it's spinning, and this was actually before the Pro Series one even was announced. So yeah, there you go, Takara Tomy. And I know I could open it up, but I don't want to open it. I want it to be mint condition. It's over $300 online. And then we have Lucifer the End, or Lucius Endbringer under Takara Tomy. I do have it where the limit break gimmick is actually shown. So yeah, whenever it gets to a certain amount of clicks or some hard impacts, then the bottom will drop down. So that's how it's supposed to look. And then we have Helios Volcano and Hyperion Burn, or Helios, I think it's called Helios Blazebringer and Hyperion Flamebringer. I think those are the names. They're really weird names, but those are the names. Yeah, I do have the limit breaks, the limit break gimmicks activated so that way you can see how they look. Yeah, there'll be videos on those three coming soon. Just be patient with me. overall, this is the Sparking collection. Yeah, you can kind of see how the Beyblades just slowly got bigger over time, but we're almost done. Next is Dynamite Battle. So let's go into Dynamite Battle. Okay, so this is my Dynamite Battle / Quad Drive collection, or DB. So now I'm gonna get into the Beyblades. So this one is Dynamite Belial, and I know I do have Devil Belial in the background, but that's because I'm not able to actually get like 2 or 3 versions of Belial and 2 or 3 versions of the gear. So I just have one Belial that's basically complete for the. So I basically just have one Belial that's in the stock form, and then I have one that's basically holding all the gears. So instead of Devil Belial, it was called Decay Bellfire, and then for Hasbro it would be called, and then for Dynamite Belial it is called Destruction Bellfire. So yeah, weird name changes, but that's what happened. Then we have Death Solomon, or Demise Spell Scraper under Hasbro. For some reason they actually didn't release Demise Spell Scraper, so yeah, that's kind of weird. But Takara Tomy, it did get released. It's just one of those things that people forgot about. Then we have Cyclone Ragnarok, or Cyclone Roctivore, Brave Valkyrie, and Rage Longinus. These two actually did come back from Sparking, but that's because Dynamite Battle canonically takes place about a few months after Sparking, so they still have their Beyblades, and then they upgrade to Savior, Valkyrie, and Guilty Longinus. So I went from Brave Valtrak and Raid Luinor to Salvage Valtrak and Guilty Luinor. I think that's what it's called, Guilty Luinor. And then I do have the Red Savior, or Salvage, right here. I do have a custom that I did make for Salvage. It just didn't turn out that great, but I'll do a video on that eventually. And that would basically be like my quote-unquote Red Savior Valkyrie, because it's basically just a Rashad's Valkyrie, pretty much. And then you have Roar Bahamut. I'm still trying to get the correct weight for that. Still trying to get the correct armor for that, but I don't think I ever will. Either way, this is Roar Bahamut. I do have it in stock form, so all the parts are there. There you go, all the parts are there. Then I have Magma Ifrit, or Magma Ifriter. Yeah, all the parts are there. I just put Takara Tomy armor on it, so whenever I do battles, it'll be the same, around the same way as these Beyblades. Then here's Vanished Fafnir, which at least this one actually does have rubber, unlike the Hasbro one. And then I have Astral Spriggan. I never got another Astral, so you can't see the other side of it. I think it's called Astral Spryzen under Hasbro. And then we have Prominence Phoenix. I think it also keeps the same name under Hasbro. The Prominence Phoenix, Ultimate Valkyrie, or Ultimate Valtrak. And then we have Dangerous Belial, or I think it's called Devastate Bellfire. Which, yeah, the name fits perfectly for how it looks. It's really devastating to look at, under Hasbro at least. I don't have the perfect Dangerous because I'm not going to put my perfect gears on there unless I do a battle. And then I have Raphael, Greatest Raphael, or Glory Ragnar. So yeah, here's all the Dynamite Battle. I did have to put in some Sparking Beyblades because of how the anime went, but I'm really glad with this collection. I know I had to even put like a Hasbro Beyblade there that I'll never use, but yeah, someday I'll be able to unveil my my recolor of Savior Valkyrie, and whenever I get a chance to do that, even though it will look ugly, at least it will be part of the collection. And now, the next collection I'll be going to is The next collection I'm going to is Burst Ultimate slash Quad Strike. Yeah, it's called Quad Strike. And this is season 7. So now we're on to season 7. The Hasbro only season that I'm going to be showing only under Takara Tomy mainly. So let's see what happens with that. Okay, so now we're on to Burst Ultimate slash Quad Strike. Okay, so the season actually started off with Bell having his Perfect Dangerous Belial. So that's why I have Perfect Dangerous right here. I even put the S gear on so that way it could look like it has most of the gears on, because it does have most. I did put it on V gear because this is just for visuals. And next is Lightning Pandora. Does have the Takara Tomy armor. All the Pandoras have the Takara Tomy armor. But yeah, there you go. Lightning Pandora. Then we have Cyclone Ragnarok or Cyclone Rocktavor from season from Dynamite Battle / Quad Drive. That still comes back. Same with Ultimate Valkyrie or Ultimate Valtryek from Quad Drive / Dynamite Battle. So those two come back for this season. I'll actually stick with this Ultimate Valkyrie for most of the seasons for some reason. And then this is to kind of just show you how they switched around the Beyblades. So we have Divine Belial right here, and this is the Hasbro version. The Hasbro version is the one that's accurate to the anime, so yeah. It's it doesn't look good, but that's how this collection would be like if I decided to buy all the Hasbro ones instead of the Takara Tomy ones. I feel like that would just be a nightmare, so I just got all the Takara Tomy ones instead. So here's Tile Pandora, which is the next one. And then we have Gatling Dragon or Gambit Dragon, either one you want to call it. And then we have Zypho Excalibur or Zypho Excalius. Under Hasbro, it doesn't have the sword gimmick, so yeah. I just wanted to show off the sword gimmick, so that's why it's still at the clicks where the sword is out. And then we have Chain Kerbeus. And they didn't change it to Hasbro, but yeah. I might actually change the chain wheel to be a different color. Possibly. And then we have this is Twister Pandora. Twister Pandora is third Pandora. And then here's King Helios MR, which is called King Helios MR is changed to, I think it's called Kame Helios under Hasbro. Kind of a weird name, but they called it Kame Helios and they took away the metal and the rubber. And then this other one is actually Super Hyperion, which I think under Hasbro is called Stellar Hyperion. So they took away the Super King gimmick and the Super King kind of name thing. So there's no more MR under Hasbro, and then they just kind of changed the names to be more like astrology themed. So we have Stellar and Comet, which is really weird. And then we have Zest Achilles or Z Achilles. Yeah, I actually do have another Zest, but I'll keep that in box for now. And then we have Ultimate Divine Belial. That actually does come after all these Beyblades, but I still want to put it here because this kind of, I'm just now realizing that the color scheme is roughly accurate to the anime, so that probably explains why the set actually came with this color scheme for Belial. But yeah, it's completed. Hamburger Belial is completed. And then here is Flame Pandora. I forgot to mention that that Ultimate Gear Divine Belial is called Destined Bellfire or Destined Evil Bellfire. Either one you want to call it. They're both called Destined Bellfire under Takara Tomy. And under Hasbro. Under Hasbro. This one's called Win Night, which I think it's called World Night under Hasbro, which is weird, but yeah. Wind or World Night. Then we have Burst Spriggan or Bolt Sprisen. And then we have Ultimate Valkyrie or Ultimate Valtrak. This is basically the second version of it, so they switched the color scheme and they made under Hasbro for the anime, but I have it here from the Versus set. Now overall, you might be wondering, where is Ruin Pandemonium? Because there was actually a comment that actually did ask me that. Well, they didn't really ask me that, but they wanted a battle with Ruin Pandemonium. I don't have that one yet, and I feel like whenever I get that one, I'll have to figure out where to put the stadium. So, overall, that's been the whole anime collection. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that was enjoyable to you as much as it has been enjoyable to me. It took me a lot of work to get this video together, but before I say my closing thoughts, I want to remind you that if you'd like to support this channel, feel free to go to the link in the description. The link leads to Mall Toys, and whenever you purchase anything through the link, you'll actually support my channel in the process. I also have coupon codes that can help you save money, and those are the Legendary R. They work for Bays and Bricks and Mall Toys. For Mall Toys, it saves you 5% off, and for Bays and Bricks, it saves you 7% off. I know I'm kind of saying it kind of fast, but basically it's on the screen to use the code, and then you'll save some money. Then if you want to support me in a non-financial way, you can like, comment, share, and subscribe. All those things help a lot. Your support is what actually helps me get Beyblades like these, and your support is also what helps me kind of get further in the YouTube algorithm and help more people see my videos. So if you feel like I'm an underrated Beyblade YouTuber to you, then feel free to do those things, and those things will help a lot. I'm getting around to answering more comments, so if I'm doing bad at answering comments right now, then I'll get to it. Okay, so closing thoughts. I actually wanted to do this video because as of right now, I'm in the middle of moving, so I can't actually... So there's a whole bunch of these Beyblades out that I won't be able to see for months or however long it'll take for the moving thing to happen. So yeah, this is basically my final goodbye to Burst and some of these Beyblades. I mean, it's not a goodbye to the Beyblades, but you know what I mean. But overall, I'm really glad with this collection. I feel like I'm really proud of myself for actually getting all the Dynamite Battle Beyblades this year, because I'm recording this in 2022 and I actually did get this one, which is Barricade Lucifer. It wasn't in the anime, Hasbro never made it, so yeah, but it's really nice to have. But I basically have a bunch of the Beyblades that didn't show up in the anime and stuff like that, so yeah, I'm just glad to have most of the Beyblades in one form or another. It's just kind of, it makes me happy because I get to know that I actually accomplished something over the course of the past few years that not many people can say that they accomplished. And one more thing I wanted to mention is that this whole video is not a flex. It's not me flexing on you with how much time, money, and effort I put into Beyblades. But yeah, this is basically what happens when you spend a lot of money on Beyblades. And for those of you that have less money or aren't able to buy Beyblades like that, I hope that this video was able to actually show you where Burst has come, like how far Burst has come. I didn't do the pre-gen Beyblades and some of the Beyblades that were like Hasbro exclusive and stuff like that. But that's because I wanted to make sure I did an anime video, since anime stuff is basically what this whole channel is about. So for my battle videos, they're mainly anime videos. This is basically like so I might sometimes see videos like Dangerous Belial versus Ultimate Valkyrie. You know, that Beyblade battle never happened. Well, kind of, but it's like it basically never happened in anime, and it's just me kind of doing whatever I think is best and trying to see if the Beyblade battle did happen in anime, then how would it go, who would win, who would lose, and stuff like that. So yeah, this is basically like this whole channel is dedicated to replicating the anime and kind of always referencing the anime whenever possible. So I always reference the manga or the anime or wherever some of these Beyblades came from. I just do that. So that's why I had to do this video, because this is something that no one has really done before, I believe. And if they did do it, it was just a collection video overall. So I really hope that this Beyblade video was special to you, like how it's special to me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this video will probably be a pain to edit on my end, but at least I have something to do. One more thing I want to say is I'll try to get Ruined Pandemonium at some point, and whenever I do, I have no idea. I have no idea how I would get like another Takara Tomy armor for it, but if I somehow get a Takara Tomy armor for it, then I'll do something about it. Then I'll make some videos. Who knows? I'll try. I think I do have actual Ultimate Valkyrie, so I'll probably give that one to Pandemonium. I think it's a 9-disc, so yeah, 9-disc on Pandemonium, just like Twisted Pandora. Huh, funny. Anyway, that concludes the video. So, like if you want, share if you want, and subscribe to become a legend in the making. See you next time, bye, and we are proven to be legendary. Stay legendary. Also, one more thing I want to mention is that there are some more. This video did kind of spoil some of the Beyblades that I do have, so and I know that by the time you do see this video, I might actually not have access to some of these Beyblades, so if I do have access to certain Beyblades, well, if I do have access to some Beyblades, then I'll try to do those videos. We'll see how far I get. Anyway, bye.